I really enjoy kind of just focusing on one note and grooving with it. In the same way that I would the ding, right? So say I've got a groove that's like a rock groove. And then I were to like place my hand down to mute that. And then I were to bring different textures into that tack sound rather than just the slap. And then different textures into the ding rather than just the muted tone. So it's all just the same one hand after the other kind of ghost notes pattern, but I'm accenting and using different textures in different places. And then I can add some of these little drumstick fills, daga daga, which is just right, right, left, left, middle, pointer, oops. And then I can choose when to open the sound and when to mute it so that I'm, again, bringing even more texture into that. And then I can move all of that idea onto any note. You just have to be a little bit more delicate with it. But there's like so much that you can find in the little nuances of these notes, especially when you kind of play around on the edge and in the center of the note and then moving further out to get more of that tinny sound. And there's little harmonics you can play with. Right? And then yeah, so you can play around with that any way that you like, and then if you've got a chord progression like I just had going, which in my case is C sharp minor, G sharp minor, F sharp minor, A major, right, and the groove, which is these tack sounds. And then everything that I was just doing, I can put into practice in this in-between space. And then I can also bring other notes in. And the reason I'm doing that in this case is actually because I'm playing on an E major pan. I'm playing on an E sub-I, but the song that I was singing was in C sharp minor, which is the relative minor of E major. That means E major and C sharp minor share all of the same notes in the scale. They just start in different places. One starts on E, one starts on C sharp, and that's why it feels different. And so my C sharp, my ding for this piece, if you like, is underneath. So I can't do all of this stuff while I play. And if I were to do it on the E, sounds cool, but it makes it sound like it's kind of fighting between the two keys. Is it in C sharp minor or is it in E major? You're playing the chords of C sharp minor, but then you're in between rooting it in the E, which gives it this kind of push and pull, which if that's what you're going for, then you can use that in a really interesting way. But in this case, that's not what I was going for. And so automatically, basically I just shifted everything that I was trying to do here onto this note, which is a C-sharp 4, which is the same note, and I just grooved on there instead because I can't groove on the ding. I guess I could a little bit, but mostly I was doing it here in order to root it in that C-sharp minor. That's why I was grooving there.